Good morning, seventh graders. Welcome to our technology class. This is week 35. So this week we're going to be continuing with our CS First, our fashion curriculum. So hopefully you've been having fun with all the projects. If you haven't been keeping up, please make sure that you catch up because now we're at the halfway point, and that's going to be a lot of code to keep up with, right? If you are not doing it every week, that's going to be very tricky. So let me see, I'm gonna go in, let's see if I have any projects to share. So last week we had the ultimate stylist. So I wonder, I'm just gonna take a look and see what I have here. So submitted projects. Fashion walk, let's take a look at fashion walk. I think we looked at a lot of them last week. Some of you did do them though, so that's good. We had Caleb did it, Daniel Dixon, Ryan, Gianella, Nathaniel, Alyssa, Lois, Lauren. If you didn't do it, please do it. Ultimate Stylist, we have a few people that did it. I'm gonna open up the ones that are in here and let's see what they look like. So this one is, I think, Nathaniel's Ultimate Stylist. So I'll open them on the video so you guys can see them. So what does this do? I'm wondering. Well, it's a interesting one, not quite sure. Okay. Alrighty, let's take a look at Alyssa. Alyssa's Ultimate Stylist here. Let's see what Alyssa's does. So Alyssa's, oh, she's got some headphones. So you're supposed to be able to stamp the headphones on, right? Around. Okay. Cool. Let's see who else we have. Ryan. Okay, Ryan has this cute little one here. These little glass sunglasses. Cute. Cute. Nice, Ryan. Okay, let's see. We have Lois. Let's see what Lois is our super creative one. Let's see what Lois has. Pretty. Did a rose, Lois. How nice. Cool. Not too shabby. Nice. Oh, nice. All right. We have Caleb. Let's see what Caleb did. Okay. Caleb's got, ooh, she's sightseeing. And there's a skeleton. All right. And then we have Jessie. Let's take a look at Jessie's. Oh, it looks like he changed his outfits. Wow. Nice. He's a real ultimate stylist. My home is a black hole. Oh, that was nice. Okay, cool, Jessie. I like how you added music. Make it a little bit more entertaining, right? Okay, so now let's move on. So now we're in fashion and design, and we're up to fashion innovation. So I'm going to shut my video off and I'm going to.
Hey, and welcome to day 4 of CS First Fashion and Design. In this activity, you will imagine a fashion innovation and program an Android sprite to describe it to users. As you build this project, you'll learn about an important computer science concept, conditional statements. Conditions run code based on whether or not something is true. An example might be, if it's sunny, then wear sunglasses. Or, if my favorite song comes on, then I'm going to dance. Conditionals are used frequently in computer science. For example, in the style application for a tablet, if the person using the app selects the gray dress, then the character's dress changes to the gray dress. If the user of the app selects brown eyes, then the model's eyes change to brown. These conditional statements use if-then conditions to allow the computer program to react in different ways depending on what the user does. In this example of a virtual mirror, the computer program reflects different t-shirts based on the user's selection. If the user chooses the gray t-shirt and a new t-shirt logo, then her reflection changes to show her modeling a new t-shirt. Computer scientists like you use conditionals or if-then rules to instruct computers how to respond to all the possible conditions which can occur in the program. Now it's your turn. Click the Innovation Starter Project link next to this video. Return to this tab and click the green arrow to watch the next video.
Okay, so let's go. We're going to go to the starter link. So click right here on the starter link. And then put your name. So please remember, save it. So it'll be Erica lesson number 4. And then it's fashion innovation. And then do file, save now. And then now you're perfect. Okay, so now let's go to next.
In this video, you'll imagine your fashion innovation and choose a model. The fashion industry uses technology to enhance clothing in all kinds of innovative ways. Check out this clip about fashion and technology.
In the future, clothing will be fully responsive to our bodies. When my body's getting warm, the clothing cools it down. When I'm cold, it warms it up. As it shifts from day to light, my clothes may illuminate. The building blocks of all of these innovations are having an understanding of code. I meet with a lot of people who are starting fashion companies, and they'll be like, oh, I need somebody to build my website. And I always respond, well, why don't you learn to build it yourself? And generally the answer is like, oh, I'm not good at code, I'm not good at math, I'm not good at all of these things. And it's not really a question of what you're good or bad at, it's a question of what you want to learn. I firmly believe that if you get involved with code now, you'll be able to help build the future of the fashion industry.
The starter project includes code in the lens sprite. When the flag is clicked, the lens sprite moves in front of the other sprites in the project, and it follows the mouse pointer forever. Try it out. Next, choose a sprite to model your fashion innovation. To see the models included in your starter project, click on the Model Sprite and the Costumes tab. What innovations can you imagine for the outfits that the models are wearing? Maybe you see a scarf that records your homework assignments, shoes that download dance moves from the internet, or a dress that changes color based on the clothing around it so it never clashes. There's no limit to the kind of fashion innovation you can create. In the real world, designers combine fashion and technology all the time. For example, fashion designers create luminous fabric with fiber optic lights, add LED lights to clothing that display digital text and play sounds, and make clothing that changes its length and appearance based on the weather, and even create accessories that record health information about the exercise habits of the wearer. How could you use technology to make clothing more appealing and functional? Consider these questions to spark your creativity. Does the outfit interact with the environment around the person wearing it? Does it change its appearance or functionality? Does it empower the wearer to do something they could not do without the technology? Choose a costume for your model that represents your innovation. Now it's your turn. Click on the Model Sprite in the Costumes tab. Choose the costume you will use for your fashion innovation.
Okay, so Whoops. Okay, so we're going to click on the model and then we're going to choose the costume that we want. So go into costumes and then you can choose the one that you would be interested in. Oh, this one's fun. So I'll just show you them, all of them. And then, of course, choose the one that's most fun for you, something creative for you. Okay. Woohoo. Woohoo. Look at that. I'm going to go. There was one I liked that I thought was cute. Where was it? Oh, this one. I'm going to go with this one. Okay. So you guys choose whatever one you want. Okay. That's totally up to you. All right. So here we go to the next one.
In this video, you'll show an explanation each time the user clicks on part of the model. Websites often use illustrations like this one to allow a user to explore an image and learn information. The user of your program will use the lens sprite to click on the model and explore your fashion innovation, so all the code will be in the lens sprite. Click on the lens sprite and select the Scripts tab. Pick the part of the outfit that you want to explain first. To display an explanation when the user clicks on part of the sprite, drag out a Say block. Type an explanation into the block about that part of the outfit. This example says, "This shirt adjusts for the temperature. It gets thinner when hot and thicker when cold." Describe what makes your innovation special and write what it does for the wearer. Get creative. Write how the weather or time of day affects the outfit, or describe how it gives the wearer special powers. Use as many say blocks as you need to display your text. Next, program the lens sprite to say the text when the user clicks. From the Events menu, drag out a When Sprite Clicked block and attach it to the Say blocks. Try it out. When the flag is clicked, the lens sprite begins following the mouse on the stage. When you click the lens sprite, it says the text in the Say blocks. Great, it works. The lens will run the Say blocks no matter where the user clicks, even if the user is clicking on a spot outside the outfit. To fix this, create code that reacts only when the correct colors are clicked. From the Control menu, drag out an If-Then block and place it around the Say blocks. From the Sensing menu, drag out a Touching Color block and place it inside the If-Then block. Click the stop sign so the lens stops following the mouse. Click on the color inside the color block. The mouse pointer becomes a selection hand. Then use the hand to click on the part of your outfit that the Say blocks describe. In this example, the Say blocks describe the shirt. So the example clicks on the model's shirt, and the Touching Color block updates to purple, just like the model's shirt. This example now reads, when the lens sprite is clicked, if the lens is touching purple, then say the text describing the shirt. Try it out. Great, when the user clicks on the purple shirt, the text describing it shows. But when the user clicks on another color of the outfit, the shirt text does not show. To describe more parts of the outfit, right-click the If-Then block, duplicate it, and attach the new block to the block stack. Decide which parts of the outfit you want to describe next. Click inside the Touching Color block, then click the part of the outfit you will describe next. Change the text in the Say blocks to describe the new part of the outfit. What makes this part of the outfit unique? What type of fabric is it? What special features does it have? Do these steps for every part of the outfit you want to describe. Try it out. Each time the user clicks on a part of the outfit with a different color where a description has been written, the lens displays the correct text. Awesome! This is a cool way for the user to explore the fashion innovation. Computer scientists like you often need to test several solutions to a tough problem before they find the one that works. If your code isn't working correctly, keep trying different fixes until you solve the problem. Now it's your turn. Choose at least 2 parts of your model's outfit to describe. Use Say blocks to write a description explaining how the outfit is a fashion innovation. Use an If-Then block with a Touching Color block so your Say blocks run only if the lens is touching the correct part of the outfit.
Okay, so let's go ahead and think about when the sprite is clicked, if they're touching a certain color. So like, for example, this lady here, I might talk about this jacket and say that it is waterproof, or I don't know, I'll make up something. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to add the code. So let's just go back for a minute. So they, I'm just seeing kind of how they did theirs. Okay. So we can just try to, well, our story is going to be different, obviously, because different sprite, different character, and your story will be different from my story. So I'm going to just get the blocks ready. So if touching color, so I'm going to go into my if then block, if, and then touching color. And then we're going to have some say blocks in there. So let's add some say blocks. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually so I'm going to describe the jacket first. So now I might say our layered jacket hat is waterproof and knows how to protect you. I'm just making something up. You from the rain. You will never be soggy again. So I'm making up something. And then let me see, hang on. So when I touch that color, it will say that. Okay, so now remember, I can take this, I can duplicate, and I can now go ahead and do a different color. I'm going to do the red hat. So when it's touching red, it's going to say, this sophisticated, stylish looking hat will let's see, serves as not only a hard hat for those dangerous days, but also as a light for your path. And then they're like, what? And then you're like, when, I'm just making something up, when it is too dark to see, your hat will light up. I'm making up a little story, okay? So you guys make up your own story. So now when I click on there, it'll say the little story about the hat. So again, yours is going to be different from mine because you're choosing a different.
In this video, you'll keep the lens from describing anything but the model. The code you created so far checks only to see if the color the lens is touching matches the color in any of the conditionals or if-then blocks. That means if the backdrop for the sprite is purple and the lens clicks on the backdrop, the lens starts to say the text for the purple shirt. This is a bug or unexpected behavior in the code. As a computer program gets longer, with more code and more if-then decisions, even the most experienced computer scientists are unable to predict every behavior that will happen. So they test their code often and tinker with it to find and fix the bugs. Fix this bug so the lens shows text only when the model sprite is clicked. Select the control menu, drag out an if-then block, and place it around all if-then blocks that check the color being touched. From the sensing menu, drag out a touching block and place it in the if-then block. Choose model from the drop-down. Now the code reads, if the lens is touching the model, then run the other if-then blocks that check the color and show text. If the lens sprite is not touching the model sprite, the if-then blocks never run at all. Try it out. Great! In this example, when the purple backdrop is clicked, the description for the shirt does not display. When the model's purple shirt is clicked, the description does display. Add a backdrop for your sprite too. Lastly, give the user of your project instructions about how to explore. Click the model sprite. Use the When Flag Clicked block and Say blocks to introduce your project and tell the user how it works. Write your own introductory text. This is just an example. Now it's your turn. Add an if touching model block around all the color conditionals in your project so that the lens does not describe the outfit when the backdrop is clicked. Add a backdrop to your project. In the model sprite, add instructions that tell.
Okay, so let's go back. Let's start with the code for the lens. So we're doing we need an if block. We're putting all of these in there. And then we're putting it back in. And then we're getting touching model, okay? Then we're going back and we have to actually go to the code for the model, and we're getting a when flag is clicked block. And you see they added their text there. So we're just going to add in, and again, all of our texts are going to be different because we have different stories. So mine might say, introducing the most versatile, oops, I'm not even spelling it right, versatile hat and jacket set you have ever seen. So I'm just making up something. So now when I do that, and then when I go over here and I click, it will talk about the different things. So, okay, so it's starting to come along nicely. Okay. All right, let's see what some add-ons are.
Congratulations on
Oh, wait,
coding
you know
your-
what we forgot to do? Forgot to add a backdrop. So to add a backdrop, go here, choose backdrop, and where do you want your model to be? I'm gonna put mine. I'm trying to think where I want mine to be. Now you guys could spend hours choosing your things here. Just like I could spend hours looking at all of them. And that's how it is. So hopefully you have fun choosing something. I don't know. I'm just deciding what I want, where I want to put mine. Maybe I'll do Night City. I'll do this one. Ooh, there she is. Nice. Now I wonder if I could add some music because it's kind of boring, but let's see. There might be some add-ons to add music. Yeah, add sound. So let's start with the add sound
In this
add-on first.
add-on, you'll add a sound that will play each time
make
the
it
user
less,
clicks on the sprite's
boring.
outfit. This add-on will help you plan how to add sound to your project. Your challenge is to add sound on your own. You can add different sounds to your program. Find sounds and music in the sounds library. This project also includes many extra sounds you can use, like the applause sound and the beep sound. Choose a sound for your program. When you find a sound you like, use blocks from the sound menu to incorporate it in your program. Here's a hint. Add the sound blocks to the lens sprite code you already built. Try adding the blocks in different places until you get exactly the effect you want. Now it's your turn. Check out the sounds included in the starter project. Choose a sound to add. Use the sound blocks to make the lens sprite play a sound whenever the user clicks on a different part of the sprite's outfit.
Okay, so we're going to add a sound now. So let's go ahead and think about what we want to do. Okay, so let's go and let's think about it. So maybe like when we touch the jacket, we can come up with a sound that we could play. Now again, I'm not quite sure what sound I want it to play. Let's say, hang on. Oh, that's weird. I don't think we want that sound. Maybe we could play. That's interesting. It goes blop, blop, ding. Anyways, again, you could be here all day choosing different sounds. I think I better just choose a sound before we end up making this video too long. All right, so now I just did some sounds. All right, so I made different sounds. So now you can go back to the add-ons and they have fashion playlist, more models, where you add a second model, or entrance. Program your model to spin onto the stage. Ooh, that might be a fun one.
In this add-on, you'll program the sprite to make an impressive entrance. To start, program the sprite to start off stage, then glide on the stage when the program starts. Drag the sprite to the edge of the stage and add a Go to XY block from the motion menu under the When Flag Clicked event. Drag the sprite to the middle of the stage and add a glide block under the Go to block. Click the flag to test. Tinker with the numbers and the seconds value to make the sprite move faster or slower. This example uses 3 seconds. Next, program the sprite to turn and change color. Add a turn block, and from looks, add a change color effect block to the scripts area. Click the block stack to test. Awesome! Make the sprite repeatedly turn and change color for a set amount of time. To do this, select the control menu and add a repeat until block around the block stack. To make the sprite turn and change color until a certain amount of time has passed since the program has started, use an operator. Click the operators menu and add a greater than block. From the sensing menu, add a timer block to the left side of the greater than operator. In the right side, type a number. This example uses 3 seconds, which is the same amount of time that the sprite glides on the stage. Tinker with the number in the greater than block to make the sprite spin for a longer or shorter amount of time. From the events menu, add a When Flag Clicked event. Click the flag to test. Whoa, that looks cool, but the sprite ends at an angle. To make the sprite stand straight up, add a point in direction block under the glide block from the motion menu. Make sure 90 is selected in the drop-down menu. Click the flag to test. That's better, but the sprite is still a different color. To return the sprite to its original color, select Looks and add a Clear Graphic Effects block under the Repeat Until block stack. Click the flag to test again. Awesome! The sprite spins, changes color, and glides on stage, then returns to its original color and faces upright. Now it's your turn. Program the sprite to glide on stage. Make the sprite repeatedly spin and change color for a set amount of time using the Repeat Until, Greater Than, Timer, Turn, and Change Color blocks.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start to add in these blocks. I'll go through each one with you. So we're going to get our When Flag is Clicked. We're going to get our Repeat Until. So, oh, whoops, hang on a minute. Okay, so click on your sprite, get your When Flag is Clicked, get your Repeat Until block, and then we're going to add in this timer one here. So get our little operator block and then get our timer block. So get our operator block, add it in. And then get our timer block added in. Then we're going to get our turn. So we're getting our turn 15 degrees, change color by 25. So that's in motion. And then change color by 25. And then we're going to do point in direction 90 and clear graphic effects. So let's get point in direction, and then it's a purple block, the clear graphic effects block. Oh, it's in the looks. There it is. Okay, so now the only thing we have to change is make this 3. And then we can test it out. So again, you can make yours different. I'm just trying to make this video not too long, but now she's spinning around. Oh my gosh, look at her. And there she goes. And then makes our little sounds. Woohoo! Okay. So there are, let's see, there's 2 more add-ons, but I won't go through those on this video because I don't want to make it too long. But here's the thing. You do have to do the basic code that we did, and then you do have to add a sound. But then the other ones can all be bonuses. So if you do, you have to definitely add a sound and do the basic code. And then any of the other 3, you can get 5 more points for each of them if you do any of the bonuses. Okay. And please make sure you do file save now. So that way you save it and then hang on one sec. So then that will be it. It'll be due next week. So make sure you save it. And if you can send me the link to your actual project, like email me the link, that would be great. So then that way I could actually just get it in the email. Okay, so let me know if you have any problems. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.